Good morning, Wednesday. Welcome. We are here at Peace Love Lift. I am your trainer, Jessie Clark. It is great to be with you on a Wednesday morning. I hope last night you did what I did, which was go to bed early and wake up with a solid full night's sleep. So cheers to that. I hope you got some good rest last night. That always helps to build the building blocks for what we're going to do the next day. So remember, your tomorrow starts when you're going to bed the night before. Cheers. Good to have you guys with us. Now, it's rare that I have my hair down. I did go to the salon yesterday. I'm trying to keep my my blowout job as good as possible. Good morning. There's Anita Arlene. So I'll put it up when I have to. How about that? Good to have you with us. There's Melanie. Welcome. All right, you guys, go ahead and get set up for your Wednesday. You're gonna need at least one kettlebell. It looks like this. I'm gonna be starting out with my favorite kettlebell, my 20-pounder. So if you don't have a kettlebell yet, you can always substitute with a medium to heavy hand weight, something in that 15 to 20 pound range. So again, if you don't have a kettlebell, this is your permission to go shop. All right, we're gonna be doing kettlebell lower body today. Not everything will need a kettlebell, but you will also need a chair. We're gonna be doing a couple of step ups, and there's some places where you're gonna want to hold on to your chair for balance. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get warmed up. Starting in the center of your mat, let's just start with a march. Good morning, Tiffany. Start with a march. You're tapping your knees, bringing those knees up. Good. Now get a little bit bigger with those arms, up and over, touching your hip. Good. And side to side. All right, y'all, now I want you to give me a little hamstring curl. And a little back fly squeeze. Good, hamstring curls. Good. All right, now reach and reach and reach. Good. All right, I'm really close to having to put my hair up. I lasted a full 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Pull it in a little twist. Hopefully that'll keep it good. All right, y'all, give me some shoulder rolls. Now, if you're just joining us, you will need your kettlebells for today's workout. Roll those shoulders back and forward. Good, now come into the center of your mat. Let's just do a couple of side to side squats. Our circuit today has six movements, starting out with kettlebell swings, a goblet squat, kickstand deadlifts, rear lunges, step ups, and a fire hydrant. Are you ready? Good morning, Nicole. Are you guys ready? Let's try it. Go ahead and start with your kettlebell swings, you guys. Grab one weight. Now remember with swings that you're not squatting down, but rather there's a hip hinge and a pop. Here we go. 1, 2, squeeze your tush. 3, 4, 5, get to 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 5, your arms are straight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, your second move is a goblet squat. Hold the weight right here in front, like a goblet. Here we go, goblet squat for 12. 1, 2, 3, That's it, good job. 5, 6, now if this gets too heavy, 7, you can always go. 8, body weight only. 9, 10, 2 more, Emily. 11, and 12. All right, breathe. Coming up next is your kickstand. So you're on your mat. One leg is gonna be in front. That's gonna be your lead leg. This other leg is behind as a kickstand. Here we go, Tiffany. Kickstand deadlift. 1, 2, 3, that's it. 4, I want you to give me 8 to 10 each side. 5, 6, right here. 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. All right, switch it to the other side. We've got a kickstand deadlift on your opposite leg. Here we go. 1, 2, that back leg. 3 is support. 4, 5, 6, keep going. 7, 8, that's it, Beverly. 9, last one, and 10. All right, for this first round, I want you to set your kettlebell to the side. We've got lunges, but I want you to do a little bit of an assisted lunge for this first round. At least some of us are having creaky knees at the moment. So hold on to that chair for your balance and step it back into a nice, slow, deep lunge. Here we go. 1, 2, think of it as a stretch. 3, 4, 5, we want to get in a minimum 6, 8 each side. 7, 8, now if you don't need the chair, 9, you're just going to do your lunges. 10, 11, 12, 13, big stretch. 14, last 2, rear lunges. 15, come on Trisha, and 16, good. All right, we've done swings, goblet squats, kickstand deadlift, rear lunge. We've got 2 more in the circuit, y'all. Grab a chair or a bench. A chair or a bench. Now, if you don't have anything like that, you'll want to find a couple of places in your house where you have at least 2 steps. That way you can use your household steps for your exercises, okay? Here's my step, it's a big one. I'm gonna go 8 each leg. This foot is not gonna move, okay? So go ahead and mentally glue that foot to the table, to the chair. Here we go. 1, and down. 2, light tap. 3, 4, you're trying to put all the power. 5, in this connected leg. 6, 2 more. 7, last one, Juanita, and 8. All right, step all the way off the chair. Now switch it out with the second one, okay? This leg is gonna stay put for 8. Here we go. 1, and down. 2, you feel it? 3, it's hitting this glute. 4, and this quad. 5, and this hamstring. 6, 2 more. 7, last one, there's your step up. 8, come all the way off. All right, before we get to the next round and get a little coffee break, let's do a little hip mobility. Flip that chair around, come into a flat back position. I want you to go into a flatten your back, bring your leg up, and let's do a fire hydrant. 1, 2, 3, each round. 4, we'll add something. 5 to the fire hydrant. 6, 7, 3 more. 8, 9, and 10. All right, switch to the other side. Here we go. Your leg is in 90 degrees. And 1, 2, good job. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, bring it up. How do we feel? Good? All right, y'all, that was one round of our circuit. Grab a quick drink. Questions, review, comments. You guys at home are doing fabulous. Man. All right, sip of your coffee. Of course, I've got my magic collagen in here. Let me grab it real quick. You guys ask this all the time. So, if you're wondering, what is it that you put in that coffee that makes it so magic? I just put a scoop of vanilla protein. Screenshot that. You can get it anywhere. But a scoop of that gives me a little bit of protein on my belly. All right, ready? Second round coming up. Scooch that out to the side. Here we go. Second round, kettlebell swings. Get ready. Here we go for 15. 1, 2, 3. Pop those hips. 4, 5. That's it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, switch it up. Let's go into a goblet squat. Good morning. I see Larculia. 1, 2. Good to have you with us. 3. Let's squat. 4, 5. Remember, shoulders back. 6, 7, 8. 4 more. 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Hot. All right, get ready for a kickstand deadlift. Pick your front leg first. That other leg is behind. One arm out. Here we go. 1, 2. You should feel it right here. 3. Soften that knee. 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 7 and 8. All right, bring it around to the other side. Here we go. Kickstand deadlift. Front leg first. 1, 2. That's it. 3. Coming up next. 4. We're gonna lunge. 5, 6. Push it out. Woo. 7 and 8. Good stuff. All right, lunges, you guys. Come to one end of your mat. Feet together. You're gonna hold that kettlebell in one hand and step it back. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders back. 4. Big step. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch it to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2. We're doing rear lunges today. 3, 4. That engages your glute. 5, 6, 7. 1 more. And 8. All right, set that down for 1 second. Whew. At this point, y'all, you are sweating, okay? You should be breaking a little bit of a sweat right now. Nice. All right, get ready for your step ups, you guys. Grab a chair, a bench, or head to that special spot in your house. Here we go, step ups, 8 each side. 1, 2, and down. 3, that's it. 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7, last one, and 8. Switch it to the other side, y'all. Here we go. Second side. Let's do it. 1, and down. 2, 3, 4. After this, we're doing our fire hydrants. 5, you got this. 6, 7, do you feel it in your quad? And 8. Whoo-wee. Good, y'all. All right, turn that chair around. You're holding on to get that flat back. This round, let's do a fire hydrant into an extension, okay? We're gonna add those 2 moves. So start with your knee bent at your side. Fire, extend, and back. 2, 2, and back. 3, 3, 4. Get to 8 on these, y'all. 5, that's it, Nicole. 6, out, and down. 7, out, and down. 8. Now we're gonna switch to the other side. One thing I'm trying to do is keep my hips pointed towards the ground. Turning them this way, then doing the move doesn't really help open up those hips. And this is specifically for hip mobility and health. So come into that flat back. Here we go. Fire, extend, and down. Fire, extend. Let me do this where y'all can see it. Here we go. And fire, extend, and down. 2, 2, and down. 3, out, in, down. 4, out, in, down. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, good. Last one. 8, 8, 8, 8. Stand it up. All right, let's do some stretching. Sit it back into a chair sit, y'all. Here we go, sit it back. Oh yeah, switch it to the other side. Little bonus stretching before we start our 3rd circuit, you guys. So, go ahead and grab a sip. Get ready, grab that kettlebell. We've got a 3rd and final coming up. Whew. Whew. Breathe. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Why don't we grab a heavier kettlebell if you've got one nearby. All right, go up 1 level on your swings. Let's do it. Kettlebell swings for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop those hips. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, those are tough, especially when you go up one weight. Grab that heavy weight. Get ready for a goblet squat. 1, 2, 3, keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more squats, 11, and 12. Whew. They don't get easy. Not even for me. All right, a couple of deep breaths. Get ready for your kickstand deadlift. One leg out, one leg back. Here we go. 1, 2, this is a single leg. 3, with this back leg. 4, supporting. 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Good, switch it to the other leg. Here we go, one leg forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, last 2, Emily, 7, and 8. All right, go ahead and set that down. I'm gonna grab a quick towel. Go ahead and get ready for lunges, y'all. There's a towel. There's a little washcloth. Whew. I'm sweating today. I hope you're sweating today too. All right, rear lunges. Grab a weight, or if you've got hand weights, you can use that too. We're going to step it back, alternating. Here we go. Lunge, lunge. Now if you're alternating with the kettlebell, 2, 3, you're switching your hand positioning. 4, 5, switch on each one. 6, 7, 8, 9, your weight is going back. 10 as you step. 11, 12, 13, let's get to 16, 14, 15, one more, and 16. Good lunges. Set that weight down. Get ready for step-ups, y'all. Last round of step-ups. Now some of us have a love-hate relationship, not only with leg day, but with this exact move. So it's about finding a short step that works for you. I'm tall. I have to have a bigger step. I'm 5'7". But if you're down here, find yourself a little step. This is about right at my knee height. So that would be intermediate to advanced, knee height or higher. Are you ready? Step ups. Here we go. Let's drive that other knee up into a little knee driver. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're holding it for a split second. 4 at the top. 5. That's it, Beverly. 6. Drive that knee to the top. 7. Lock it in. And 8. Come all the way down. Yes, switch it out. Here we go, last set of these. This will be the end of step-ups for today. And 1, and back. 2, 3, whoa. If you lose your balance a little bit. 5, slow it down. 6, 7, and 8. Good, bring it all the way down. Good job, step ups. All right, on this last round of your little kickbacks, let's do a fire extension, bring it back in, okay? Same move as the last round. Here we go, flatten your back, knee bent, fire, extend. Bring it back in. 2, 2, 3. If you wanted to make this harder, 4. You could get your bands out. 5, 6, 7, last one, 8 and 8. Switch. Oh man, y'all keep sweating. I'm gonna need to turn on the fan in just a second. Last round. Here we go, y'all. Fire, extend. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, get to 8, 6, 7, 7, one more, 8, 8. Oh man. Grab your towel, whatever you've got. Towel off. Let's get ready for your second big circuit of the day, you guys. Good news, we're over halfway. But we still have another similar but different circuit coming up in our second half. Make any adjustments you need to. Grab a fan, turn the air on, whatever you need to do. Okay. Kettlebell explosions coming up. Sumo squats. A true single leg deadlift. Curtsy lunges. Split squat. And a straight leg kickback, okay? Get ready for the explosion coming up in 10 seconds. You ready? As always, you guys, if we're moving too fast, slow it down. If we're moving too slow, well, you know what to do. Get right to work. You ready? Kettlebell explosions. We're gonna tap that weight in between our legs and flip it to the sky, much like a snatch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, can you do 2 more? 11, 12. Good, all right, next up is a squat. A type of squat, a sumo squat. Bring it out into a wide stance, okay? This was a basic squat. This is a sumo position. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. When you bring it up, give me a little squeeze. 4, try. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 more. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Bring it in. All right, next up is your single leg deadlift. So, go ahead and start out holding onto that chair for balance. 1 foot on your mat, and you're going to slowly iron the front of your pants. And 1, 2, 3, you got it. 4, I'm sweating like crazy. 5, 6, soften that knee. 7, and 8. Switch to the other side. Here we go. 8 on your second leg. Single leg deadlifts. 1, 2, you're doing awesome. 3, 4, pull that waist in. 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Good. Good. All right, we're gonna do our curtsy lunges without any weights on this first round. Are you ready? Come into the center of your mat, feet together. You're gonna step behind and to the side. 1, working on 2, these side pieces. 3, 4, 5, you got it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we get to 14? 11. Now on the next round, 12, you're going to be holding a weight. 13, and passing it through. 14, every other, okay? All right, next up, split squats. Now there's 2 ways to do the split squat. You can use it with a chair. So you have 1 foot on the chair and 1 on the floor, okay? That's a split squat. This is also a split squat, okay? If you want to do it on the ground, that is entirely up to you. Here we go. 1, 2, pull your waist in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7, last one. 8, switch it to the other side. Here we go. Big step back or on the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, shoulders back, and 8. Step out of there. I'm feeling that right here and the cracks in my hips. All right, y'all, a kickback. So in the last round, we did a fire hydrant into an extension. This is simply going to be a straight leg, pointed toe, kick back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, working on your lower back. 4, your glutes. 5, 6, and your core muscles. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 10, switch it to the other side. Here we go. Think of this as an elongation. 1, a stretch. 2, 3, 4, kind of like a bird dog. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10. Oh. All right, you guys, walk it off. Take a lap around your living room. Breathe. Man, oh man. Towel off. Get ready for your second set. Because remember, we've got 3 sets of everything. 2 sets are already done. I'm sorry, 1 set is already done. Let's pick it up, okay? My hair is already pretty sweaty back there. Trying to keep it dry. All right, kettlebell explosions. Are you ready? Let's go for 10 and then go straight into a sumo squat. Second round, second circuit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more. 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right, sumo squats. If you've got 2 weights, go ahead and grab your bigger weight for this one. Whew. Here we go. Toes out, wide stance, and grab that weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know about y'all. 5, this is a little easier for me. 6, 7 for a squat. 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11 and 12. Set that weight down. A sumo just feels easier than a goblet to me. All right, grab your chair. Get ready for a single leg deadlift. You're holding on, if you want to, you're holding on to your chair for balance. If you don't need it, come out here and single leg. 1, 2, 3, working on balance today. 4, I get this question a lot, doesn't matter. 5, what hand you hold the kettlebell in. 6, on a single leg deadlift. 7, should it be the same as your leg? 8, switch, or should it be opposite? Now if you're asking me, I'm the one doing them, I'm gonna always pick the opposite leg. If we're standing on the right, we're holding the weight with the left. Here we go, second leg. However, if that doesn't feel right to you, it probably means you've been doing it the other arm for so long. Does it really matter? No. 3, 4, do you need to be able to do it with both arms? 5, yes. 6, also, it'll change some of the stabilizers. 7, just by moving it. 8, to a different side. All right. I'm dying, y'all. Woo. Get ready for curtsy lunges. Curtsy lunges. And grab that weight for your next round of curtsies, because we're gonna switch weights every side. Here we go. 1, curtsy. 2, 3, alternating curtsies. 4, 5, you're putting the weight in the other hand. 6, that's it, Trisha. 7, 8, 9, 10, you got this, Juanita. 11, 12, come on, Nicole. 13, last one, and 14. All right, y'all, split squats. Grab your chair. Now this round, if you're able to put your foot up, okay, you're able to, let's go ahead and put it up on your chair, Tanya. One foot up, 1 foot back. And remember, for me, for us, if your leg is out front, the weight is in the opposite arm, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Switch sides. 1 foot out, 1 foot back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes. All right, set that down. What's next? Okay, after split squats, we're on replay today. Okay, sounds good, Juanita. You probably needed the sleep, friend. Considering you never sleep in, unless you had a big party last night, which is also possible. Oh, straighten your back. Here we go. Straight leg kickback. 1, 2, pull your waist in. 3, tap. 4, tap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. Switch to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, bring it in. Y'all, the sweat. Leg days are pretty sweaty anyway, but today we are really sweaty. Whew. All right, you guys ready for your last round? Yes. Let's cheer. Cheer for the last round. Coming up. Starting with your kettlebell explosion. Grab one weight. All right. You ready? Let's do it, y'all. Finish strong. Quick round. Kettlebell explosion. Let's finish this in less than 5. 1, 2, 3. We're cutting short. 4, 5, 6. Get to 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that weight down. Widen your stance. Get ready for sumo squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Finish strong on a Wednesday. 4, 5, 6. The end of a workout. 7, 8 is always the toughest. 9 and 10. Good. Single leg deadlift, y'all. Here we go. Single leg. 1, 2. Let's get in 8 each side. 3. Good balance today. 4, 5. That's it, Joni. 6. 2 more. 7 and 8. I'm always amazed. I'm always amazed. Switch sides. We've got athletes in Florida, Atlanta, Washington, D.C. Switch to the other leg if you haven't already. 3, 4, in Brooklyn. 5, shout out to Monica. 6, in Nebraska. 7, shout out to Roxy. 8, good. All right, curtsy lunges. And California, Shirley, not to mention Texas. Good. 1, 2, that's it, Tiffany. 3, and some folks in Tennessee. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we get to 12? 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Split squat. This is your express round, you guys. Split squats. 1 foot out, 1 foot back. Good. Here we go. 1, 2. Let's get to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch sides. Switch sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. The last one is your kickbacks, you guys. Thanks for hanging in there to the very end. I know sometimes it could get very easy to just be like, I'm good. Way to finish the workout. 1, 2, that's mental training. 3, 4, do the hard stuff. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, 8, switch legs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, good form. 4, 5, squeeze that glute. 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. All right, you guys, shake it out. Shake it out. Especially if you were with us yesterday, your arms might be a little bit sore. Crisscross those arms. Good. One big shoulder in. Oh, give it a pull. Switch. Deep breath up. Excellent, y'all. We finished in 48 minutes today. Great job, Tiffany Edwards. Great job, Tiffany Whitsey. All right, y'all. So that's your first hour of the day. Hi, Odie. Hi, Odie. I know. This has been 1 hour of your day, whether it was the first or it's somewhere in the middle. What I need, aw, sweet Odie. I know. They love you too. They love you too, buddy. So here's what we're gonna do with the rest of the hours in the day. We're gonna make it count, okay? We're not gonna be sabotaging all our efforts with some big giant muffin from Starbucks that's got 500 calories in it. Now, if you're gonna split the muffin, save half for later, or share half with a friend and half for later, I'll sign up for that, okay? Recruit someone, get your miles in, and let's keep working on those abs, you guys, okay? That's what we're talking about. Trying to carve out some late summer abs. Yes. All right, have a great day. Mwah. Bye. This hair barely held up. It's soaking wet in the bottom. So much for new hair. But if you will notice, there are no grays, okay? The important part is gone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow, okay, for stretch and strength. Mwah.